Welcome to the Shits and Sticks
podcast, baby.
Podcast. I'm Bodhi.
I'm George. Five me boy. That's a good intro.
We're just a couple of geezers.
Bacardi breezers.
Do as you fucking pleasers. Playing with our sticks. Talking shit.
That one.
Or
that one. Blah, blah, blah.
For the entertainment of you lovely listeners at home and ourselves.
Yeah, and each other, bruv. That's why we're fucking here.
Skip that one.
Hey, this week, guys, we're talking shit about a boy who's just fighting to try and see his mum.
It is right. This game is a toxic
heavy,
game,
man.
And
toxic. Then the Xbox showcase, brother,
yeah,
that was heavy.
Oh, I will
so
say,
we're just gonna go bam, 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 and go through the games, and we're gonna tell you whether we like it or whether we don't.
If we're keen,
what
if we're
keen
not.
for, and what we ain't.
So, before we start each and every episode, we like to go, George, how's your week been, bruv?
Bruv, I've been tired, bruv. So that like wedding
KO'd me, mate.
KO'd, innit? Like, so we did our last episode, we was like hungover, we were talking loads of shit in that episode. It was a fucking good episode though, to be fair. You didn't rate it. I reckon it's going to get a good turnout, bruv.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Let's hope
But
so.
since then, literally work, and I ain't caught up on my sleep one bit.
I've been going to bed. I've been actually having a little cheeky nap when I get in from indoors when I'm so tired at the minute.
Yeah, but what time you going to bed after that?
I've been going back to bed for about 11:30, so that's still early for me.
Bad, yeah.
But I'm still not going to sleep to about 1, 2.
Well, last night, bro. Big board game dicks.
Oh, where the heck?
Game night last night. We've played.
Has the other guy come back? I thought he'd come back.
It's my spot now, though. So I replaced the guy. Turns out he's a fan of the podcast.
Well, big up yourself.
You know that I replaced you. But yeah, so I replaced him. We played Blood Rage, which is like the Valhalla type game, Vikings and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's all like mythical shit. And then last night we played a game called Citadel, where you got to like build a fucking town, but you can like rob people, and I can be like,
oh, so you're not just playing one game?
No, there's a couple of games we played, but yeah, it was really good. Got home, but obviously I thought, like, I got home as if like, oh yeah, I've just rocked up from work, sat down and watched the telly and that. She's like, knackered, I need to go to bed.
Romeo,
hey,
done.
And then I was like, oh, can we not just watch like Bridgerton? You know, hey, bruv, we're on Bridgerton. I've got one episode left.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, bruv,
you just said at the beginning of this episode that you're a Bacardi fucking breezer all shed over your
all
shoulders.
Bacardi breezers watch stuff that their missus wants them to watch, right?
For an easy life.
And fucking enjoys it, all right? When she goes, oh, you want to watch Love Island? You're like, oh, for fuck's sake, Love Island. But if you started from the beginning and then you're watching it day by day.
Oh, you get invested in it.
The boys are on, like, they're like,
babe, don't fucking put this shit on, not again.
Oh, no. And then it's like, Tina, it's 9 o'clock, we got to get the telly on. Like,
So you slowly slip into the room.
Don't be giving that fucking Bacardi
Bridgerton, you still haven't watched Altered Carbon yet, have you?
You won't watch it.
I don't give a fuck. You're made to watch fucking Bridgerton. You need to watch Altered Carbon.
But I actually like Bridgerton.
You all love Altered Carbon.
I know.
I've actually heard about Bridgerton. It's got titties in it. There, yeah. See, why do I know this?
Oh, you'd like it.
Yeah. Isn't it just like old age mixed
it's
up
like
with
an
new?
old style, like olden times, but like
Abbey.
It's all like mixed. It's all like mixed race of communities. So different people from different races,
right?
But they're all from the Ton, which is like Mayfair in London. All the rich families and all the women are out. Or when they get to a certain age, they'll go to balls, and the men are out there courting, trying to marry them, basically. And the mums are just basically trying
I'm
to,
gonna stop you there. You're boring me already.
The mums are trying to get like the best match, as in like the most money.
And is the mums fit?
Not really.
Not really.
But there's girls in it. There was wabs in the last episode, mate.
I might. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna give you. Okay.
Oh, you like ginger? You like gingerbirds?
Yeah.
Do you like Irish girls?
All
right.
Daddy.
I
don't know why I instantly went to that word, but yeah.
Daddy. Well, the main character in this season, she's like, I don't know, short, bit dumpy, red hair.
Oh,
Baps were out the other night.
Oh,
so like you've
big wappalappers.
Oh, she's a big girl.
Oh, big wappalers to send me my way. So apart from this
Anyway, bit of a
turn.
tangent, but yeah, it was like fucking midnight, and I was like, "What? I wasn't even tired." And
See ya.
struggling to get out this morning. Like, yeah,
Apart
so I'm
from
still
that-
struggling, mate. I'm still
Well,
struggling.
the thing is, we recorded Sunday this week, and now we're Thursday now, and then, yeah, the episode's still not out yet. I'm sorry, guys.
the episode is out.
Well, not on YouTube. So
Only on audio.
Yeah.
What was your week? What's that been like, bruv? 'Cause this new job, Brian. New job.
New job. We are smashing it at the moment. So the old barbecue hub and Ben's kitchen. We're getting stock in on
the socials. You've been popping them off for them.
Yeah, well,
you?
like I say, yesterday they're giving me radar things now. So I've been throwing ideas out there. The thing is, because I'm quite not common in this world. Like I'm in the world. Like I know about social media.
You're not sheltered,
yeah, and I'm not saying that they are, but they don't see it as an angle that I see it. And because I got old Jackie boy, he's got the old tisms, and he has that tism's eye for things. I'm sure Tina's got that too. That
she knows how to play social media. Yeah.
No, but not even that. But like the artistic. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I kind of
that
seen
doesn't
that
mean
from him.
they got tisms, bro.
I know it definitely
artistic.
is.
Yeah.
If you're artistic, you've definitely got tisms. You see things different to other people can't.
Yeah, but what if? Oh, I'm not
What if you're dead out?
No,
but it's really, really good. We're like I say, when we got the unit originally, there was just an empty unit with one office upstairs, and there was no upstairs apart from this one room.
And now
we've got a full floor, brev. I don't know what the floor's called because everyone keeps calling it different.
A mezzanine floor.
Yeah, mezzanine. But
mezzanine.
Mezzanine.
Not mezzanine, yeah?
Got that two twos, yeah. I need to start doing my fingers. But yeah, so we've got that. I've got it carpeted today. We've got a big boy outdoor kitchen that turned up the other week. We sent it up today. Oh, carrying this. It was like, all right, Benji was like, went to me, go on, let's carry this up the stairs. And I looked at him, I was like, yeah, all right, we'll carry this up the stairs. And looked at the box. And to be fair, it wasn't too bad. It was like 90 kilos. It's barbecue. But
is this a barbecue or is this like a bad boy?
This is
exterior kitchen for your house.
Yeah, but you can like build it to how you want it, so you get loads of different parts, and we've got one of each part. And some of them were like piece of piece. It was only like 20, 10, 15 kilos, but some of them were like 80, 90 kilos. And when you're carrying things like that on a flat surface, no problemo.
So just go stairs.
Yeah. Not looking good, bruv. And he's going at the bottom. You all right? I'm like,
he was on the bottom.
Yeah.
Going up the stairs.
Well, I said this as well, right?
All the weight's on him and you're guiding it in that situation.
No,
you're like pulling it and...
Well, yeah. No, he's pushing me up the stair at the same time, right? And then the cheeky little fuck got to the top and like nothing was like I was being a little bitch about it. I looked at him and the sweat is beading the whole time. I know he's just doing it for a big mouth, you know. But yeah, no, he's we're getting really far. We need to, so I'm gonna plug it again, and you're gonna get a lot of plugs at the barbecue hub. So
we're gonna sponsor us.
You might have to, you know. So
I'll wear his t-shirt if you want.
We're gonna be hopefully opening next month. So anyone, when we open, can you please give us a follow on there?
Yeah, already done it, bruv.
My guy. And then can you also, if you're into barbecues and rubs and all this stuff, come down for opening day. We've got some nice little bits gonna go, and we're gonna do a little competition for your spicy needs. Bash, 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 bash. But yeah, it's a new
clucking hell.
Yeah, Benji's rub's called Cluck It.
Yeah, I know. Cluck It.
There's a little something in there I know about makes you dribble.
Well, it's got a little chemical.
Shh, that's a secret for you guys.
Jack Last, do not take that, bro.
We will be drenched. Always misses. Sorry.
Sorry, friends.
No, but apart from that, do you know what? I have not stopped. I can just tell you that at this moment in time, I've just been working.
Well, you got in and you was like, I've got to clean. I've got to do invoices.
Yeah.
I need a shower.
Well, that makes me laugh.
Cook.
Sunday, right? I'm going to go through a brief week. Yeah. Sunday, come back,
record,
tired, sleep.
Done, sleep.
So I went straight to sleep after we'd done the pod for about 2 hours, 3 hours. Then I was like, bun this, I need to chill out. So went on the Odin for a little bit and went back to sleep. Monday, finished and then done invoices for about to like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Yep.
Tuesday, I was supposed to, I had to do a bit more invoicing because we didn't get all of them completed. And then we had to do edits. Wednesday edit, Thursday, and then obviously we're on Thursday. Wednesday was upload, and then obviously today I need to do YouTubes and stuff like this. But things should slow down a little bit once the shop's open, once everything's calmed down,
settled.
Yeah, we just got to wait a couple of days, or not months, I reckon. I can give it another month or two, and we'll be back to that crisp spot where we upload it on time. I should be learning more as well because they should be.
Oh yeah, and I'll tell you what. By then, hopefully, our little studio will be set up and all them.
Yeah. Well, have we said about this on the pod? Yeah, I think
basically
so.
My office at home is a spare bedroom.
Yeah, we have spoke about it.
Settee is in, guys. We are literally getting all the bits together, and we will be there. But I don't know how long.
So,
go on, hit me.
Obviously, for the listeners now, you lot are listening, whoever's listening to this, we fucking love you, by the way, because we have dropped numbers massively. We can admit this, it's not a bad thing.
Nah, but the loyal followers have stayed.
They have stayed. So if you are listening to this, let us know that you're there.
Yes, please. Because it
gets
to me, guys.
It's our bad. We ain't doing the socials and we haven't been on that recently. Also, we've got a little announcement to make. Because I've had enough.
Going on tour! No, we're not.
This dickhead here, right? Like we've seen this episode number 1, or no, number 2, number 3. You've always said, feels like it's your podcast and I'm just the host on it. Well, it has been like that for a long time.
Oh, well done. You strictly said you're not the Luigi.
No, you are the Luigi. This is my podcast. So
hush your gums up, man.
So you know what we're going to do about it? And so for you listeners at home,
guys, you got a sticks episode and a shits episode, haven't you?
Yep.
Well, this one
is this one and
the last one are Bodhi's.
Was me.
And then I'm planning the next 2. And then we're going to go from there. But Bodhi is not going to like the next 2, I don't think. He might like the next one, but the game you are going to really struggle.
Well, no, but this is fine. But this is the whole point of
this is the whole point. We're going to have a mixed bag, and then we're going to play it. You boys and girls are going to play us off against each other.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, it happens, and this in when you get duos and stuff like this, the other podcasts.
One of them is from the master race, and the other one is the follower.
Yeah. And let's be honest, we're going to give this a go, like we're giving a go of splitting the episodes. But if you guys come around to us and they go, "Oh, this week it's fucking George's week. I've had enough of that Bodhi's week."
Yeah, Bodhi's week's well dry.
Yeah,
George is the key player in Bodhi's week. We want more George.
If our numbers shoot back up again, right, just because you've panned 2 episodes,
I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna be so happy.
But yeah, so that's the plan for us. Let's let you guys know what we're doing and what we're planning. We're slowly, like I say, we're just busy. That's what it is. We're adults.
Life's busy at the moment.
Yeah.
I've got a change of scenery with work. You've got your
complete
new role.
Change of scenery of work.
And you live with a Neanderthal to start with. And we've just got busy lives at the moment. Summer, innit?
We're still here.
I tell you what, guys.
26 episodes in.
Summer, everyone's busy. Winter,
we're
going to have the best episodes ever because we're going to have time.
But the thing is, what I've realised now, what we've also done, we've introduced people to other podcasts. I don't think, so the guy that Benji, that Pat Butcher that I work with, he wasn't really into pods. And now he's listening to Bad Friends.
Is he?
All the time.
Yeah.
And like from me and you said the other week, it's not a podcast we'd listen to, but it's the one that we'd watch the reels for because they're funny. But
and
he
fully listens people into that, isn't it?
Yeah, not even. That's how busy I've been.
There's lists for reels, isn't there? And we ain't done them.
Just so you guys. Oh, can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
If you got the drawing that Tina sent me for the thing, we do a little sneak glimpse on it. So just to let you guys know that we have got over this first episode that I edited was 21, and every one I've written down. Bosch clips. If you're an audio listener, I've got my notebook on here and I've got at least 10 to 15 clips for each episode. So they're all here ready for us to churn them out. So hopefully we've got different ways and this can be exclusive for you.
We're ironing out a little change on the logo.
Yeah, I don't like the poo in the logo. It's very shit. But
the shoes in this one ain't right.
Can you do while pull it into my camera?
Shall I just do this?
No. Do the whole camera. The shoes are going to change, But what we're going to do on the old logo, if you show my camera and look into your camera to see if it picks it up.
Oh my God, guys.
No,
it's out of focus.
Basically, you can't really see it. Don't worry about it. Don't shout.
Anyway, you can see we've got a little change to the poop, guys.
Pause it. I'll never do this. So yeah, we're going to go...
you won't be able to see it.
Fuck that off. But we're basically going to go for like a I always go 60s, but it's not 60s, 20s style.
It's a 1920s/40s style cartoon. It's a poo walking along, happy as fucking Larry, giving it all this.
And I've also got someone to, once it's all done, we've got all the bits over, we can start making the animated intros for. We always wanted our theme music, but now
the theme music's died a death, because you got fucking licensing, and that is just a stumbling big time for us, like stumbling block. So like, unless we make some original
music
audio, it's really hard to get a bloody thing, and we're too tight to fucking pay someone.
Well, the thing is, now we've got video, it's so much easier just to do funny bits as like a introduction, and then our animation logo, and then bolt straight into the episode. It's cleaner, it looks professional, it's done. So that's what we're aiming for. So there's a little update on the podcast. We wasn't supposed to be talking about this. We've ended up talking about this.
But guys, if we're happy that you're supporting us, we appreciate you, and we are changing stuff to make it better every week.
Yeah, definitely. So we don't want to get into the main subject just yet and guess the game and all this stuff. What we do for the sticks one. I want to know what you've been playing recently, because I know you've not played Hades for...
So this week, as you can tell from the title, we're playing Hades as our main game. Now, I started playing Hades, then I went on holiday.
Yeah.
I took my Odin with me, and I was like, I can't be mashing these buttons in the sun. I can't be mashing these buttons on the aeroplane. Oh, fuck that. So I started playing something else.
Yeah.
I was playing Super Mario RPG, the remake.
Yeah.
Cracking game.
Really good.
Like, good. But like, it's a very casual game. I was picking it up and putting it down.
Yeah.
I like the next evening, whilst Tina's getting ready and I'm ready, because men are always ready early. Girls, sort your shit out. Picking it up again.
5-minute babes.
Picking it up again, do a few more hours, or like an hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Here, there, and everywhere. But then I got to a point where we didn't have the updated version, and I was like, because I didn't have access to the new update.
Because
there's a point in the game where I can't go any further, so I've had to put it down. But like RPG, turn-based Mario shit, it's good.
It ticks all your boxes, apart from the Mario part.
The Mario part's fine. I like Mario.
I don't think you're... Oh, okay.
But I would definitely recommend it to a casual player who likes turn-based stuff. It's good fun. It's a bit wacky. It's a bit out there. It's not like any Mario game I've ever played.
Do you reckon we should do a proper review of it? Or is that like what you've just given enough to say?
You would be bored.
I would be bored.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so that started. So I started playing Dragon Quest for the
old
Switch.
School.
The remake that come out on the Switch.
Been playing on the Odin?
On the Odin. Really?
Oh no, I'm thinking wrong game. Dragon Quest is your anime.
Yeah, it's like a animated Japanesey type game, turn-based again. It's based like Final Fantasy type thing.
Yeah.
Square Enix made it, and they also made Mario RPG. But again, the copy I had was not the most up-to-date one, and it kept crashing.
Yeah, no, so there's some games that
So some of our games you got full access, and other ones are not quite there. So like, that is the only downside of emulation. But if you've got access to the computer and the ROMs and all the updates and that, then
there's always way.
So there was that, and then what else have I been playing? Yeah, I went back to Hades.
Yeah.
And I've been smashing Hades this week to get ready for the pod, and I'm fucking loving it.
You're loving it?
Yeah, I wasn't liking it, but I'm really getting back into it.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll get into that in a bit.
We'll get back to that. So,
have you been playing anything else?
So, I've taken... I've been busy so much that I don't play ranked.
Hold on. I bet you've been playing Balatro.
Yeah.
That's it's the last game we've reviewed, man.
This game, I beg anyone who enjoys card games to play this game. Like, we've got 3 or 4 of us now all playing it. It's such a chilled game.
Well, Andrew's been playing it, and I know he likes a bit of poker and that, but like, I would never have thought we played it.
No,
sort of thing
and
on the computer,
we
you know what I mean?
stream it to each other sometimes now.
That's
and we will like then go through it because you got to once. I think the difference is when I try and explain to them, you always try and stick to like one hand when you do your build. So you do like a
so you want to
flash
build off of a flush, for example, and you want to put you want to get all the planet cards for that. You want to get all your like multipliers and stuff all for that. So what you've been smashing?
I got up to like one hand. I got to 70 million. Wait, I know.
One hand.
One hand. I remember because I went down to 4 hands and I had to get 300 million out of 4 hands, and I got it to 280 million. Honestly, this deck
You're
I made,
sweaty man.
it was so much fun. But yeah, I've been playing that. I'm not playing Call of Duty ranked as much. I'm upset. I'm not upset, but we've got some cool little bits before I can tell you now. Fuck it. So I've not been playing Call of Duty ranked. It's it's a Sticks episode. We'll talk about games all I want.
Hell yeah.
So with the Sticks, with Call of Duty, stop playing ranked. Do you know what it is? I'm not a controller player. There is no top players in there that play a mouse and keyboard like I do. So I was like, I'm a strong top diamond player. So I'm happy with that. That's still like the top 10% of the world. I mean,
so have you dropped it totally? Or?
Yeah. So what we've gone for now, it can be even more sweatier, is for normal research. And boy, let me just tell you. Let me tell you something, right?
Yeah, go on.
We played it. That's what I played last Sunday when I thought my nap a little bit. That is like the thingy island.
The
prison island.
Right, yeah. Gotcha, yeah.
So we're playing this game, and because we normally play ranked of it, we played the normals. All the sweaty kids have gone to
that
ranked. So we've done it, and in one day we got over 80 kills, but in our one team. So we was all like cruising on like 20 kills each in this like lobbies, and it's not just one lobby, it's consistent. So you Call of Duty dads out there or love Call of Duty, jump on this shit. But this is the funny bit of it.
Go
right?
on, hit me.
I've got my mate old Lloydie. Your arm's well in it.
I like this.
You got Lloydie that invited me. I saw him down at the Benji shop because he was doing the cameras and everything like this, cable services. Anyone needs to get any cameras, let me know.
Fuck me, do you want to plug any more people? Guys, if you're looking for top class tattoos by Tina, Sacred Empire, hit us up on the socials. Competitive rates.
You look into the camera and everything, bruv. I didn't plug it that much. Hey. You know full well when you do that, I've got to make you the main camera as well.
I know, so fuck you. Anyway, continue. Lloydie was doing the cameras.
Yeah, he's doing the cameras and he saw me and he was like, "Oh, you still play Call of Duty?" And I was just like, does the bear shit in the woods? Of course I fucking do. And he was like, "All right, are you on tonight then? I'll be on blah, blah, blah." Anyway, long story short, he invited me into this lobby. So they don't do normal lobbies. They do custom lobbies. And custom lobbies is basically me inviting you, but there's like 80 people because...
Yeah.
So I get invited to this WhatsApp group. He's like, "Trust me, these kids are shit. We've been trying to win against them." And I was like, "All right, no worries. I'll jump in with them." So I jumped in for this one game. So it was 3 versus 4.
These guys.
Yeah, so there's like the normal amount of teams. So there's still like 20 teams or 30 teams in this one lobby. But we're one of them and we was a man down. So it was me and 2 shit dads. And so I fucking...
Why are you playing with the dads?
Because I got invited to it. It was a fucking... It was a laugh.
Oh,
I slayed, bro.
Yeah.
Like I went full sweat mode. Like,
was you playing mouse and keyboard?
Yeah, I was playing mouse and keyboard, right? And I've got because they all play in proxy chats. A proxy chat is where you can talk to each other, so they always have the mic on.
So if you're in the building and they come running in, they can hear you.
Yeah, no, they can't hear me because I don't let them hear me, but I can hear them. So I've got my headphones on and I'm clocked in, bruv. Like I'm fully in there, bush, right? And I'm like, so Lloydie and his mate going around looting up all these boxes and just having a good time getting, we get load out. And all of a sudden, demon come out of fucking nowhere, mate. I'm dipping, diving, dodging, dicks,
diving, dodge.
And I'm getting these comms down the microphone. "This kid's so sweaty!" Now I've got kids screaming in the background, like after the dad's killed the dad, and he's got pissed off. "This fucking like, all this is happening.
I love how it's like this kid is sweaty. You're 30, bro.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? But like they would just say that.
And I fucking ripped them apart.
Yeah.
First game comes second with 3v4s. Next game, we fucking won. And the whole time while I'm playing, I've got Lloyd in, his mate, going, fucking look at him go, fucking look at him go. They was like, don't worry, we'll just keep you raised. So all their goal was
to keep you up every time you went down.
Yeah. Every time I died, I'd wipe out a team and then I'd get shot by someone else, put down. They'd just res me again. And like I said, it was like I was like God in this bit. Like, nobody can touch
Messiah.
me. So honestly, it was so much fun. But we've gone back to normal. The 4 boys that I play with, we're going for nukes at the moment. So Call of Duty people that you're interested. Basically, it's getting 5 wins in a row of like Hunger Games. What's really rare, hard to do. They're easier lobbies. And then you've got to do the nuke one, but it's really difficult. You've got to have like a perfect game. No one can die. No, there's so many different bits to it. So we're on the road to that at the moment, getting this nuke.
So you're back in the game.
I'm back in, like, no, because it's totally different, isn't it? Because when we'll jump back to normal Call of Duty ranked multiplayer, 5v5 or 4v4, whatever it is. And because these boys have played so much, it's like you on there basically on normal multiplayer, you get shot, you have like less health, and you die basically straight away. You need to be quick on it. You need to make sure you aim
on your one. You've got your armors and all that shit.
With it, so I've got a bit more health, a bit more movement with it, and it's completely different. As Drew said as well in his episode when he come on, he's like, I'm a better fuck that guy. Hope you're having a good honeymoon as well. Hope you're having a good honeymoon as well. But yeah, so it was hilarious just wiping all these dads out. But yeah, that Balatro and a fun little Star Wars game on the Odin.
Yeah.
I don't like Star Wars, it's crap. It's a FPS shooter, it's not, it's first person, it's a third person shooter. I forgot what it's called now. But yeah, it's quite fun.
Star Wars Hunters.
Is that it?
Hunters?
Yeah, it's got ranked on there as well, actually. I don't know what I'd be interested in.
Well, have a look.
Yeah, no, I am. It's fun. It's fun.
You ain't gonna have time to play that, bruv.
Are we gonna announce the game now? Do you want to announce it now?
No, because I don't want to upset you for the rest of the episode.
It's gonna upset me now though, because I've now got a shitty game.
I'm gonna think about it. No, anyway, so tell me, guess the game. Hit me, baby.
This week, I don't. Yeah, we'll need to get them up. Let me get them up now. Sorry. So. Let's go. You ready,
so,
George?
Guys, this is the segment. We're going to do a little guess the game, and then we're going to jump into our game.
Yeah.
So, you've done this for me.
Yeah, I've done this for you because it'll be my plan in this episode.
Oh.
So, guess the game. I'm based off a movie. Most of the enemies are renders of the creators of the game. There are many sequels to my game, even on newer consoles. Don't read the bottom one, though. You're going to read the bottom one. You can't read the bottom. You've read the bottom.
I haven't read it.
Okay, don't read the bottom one. I was first to add a split screen FPS. You know what it is already.
Yeah.
But okay, and then can you whisper it to me just in case that? Yeah.
If anyone saw that.
So, and then the last one, I have an OP golden gun.
This is.
If Paul's now audio listener or listeners, just in case you want to keep thinking about it. 3, 2, 1.
GoldenEye.
Yeah. For what console?
N64.
Oh, well done, geezer. Well done.
Yeah.
What made you get it? Wasn't it
the split screen, mate?
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Because that's where it all. It didn't. Did it begin there?
It was mostly
but
known.
That's like everyone knows
bit.
that's when people were playing multiplayer. Right?
Yeah, because N64, Doom. I don't think even that had it before then.
If you had done like there was a paintball mode in the multiplayer, like I would have got it off of that as well. Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
So there's like you can add silly settings on, so you can have like big heads, and they all run around with massive heads. Or
right.
You could do it so it's paintball mode, so all the bullets, are like paintballs, like so they leave paint everywhere and shit like that. There's loads of other little mod like.
But they wasn't even supposed to add that to that game. It was only like the last minute thing. It's like I would just chuck that in kind of situation.
Well,
and I think Mario 3D World had a lot of influence on these guys. I think because Mario 3D was such a big thing that it showed people what they could do with the N64, and what it did was then add it to this situation.
Well. That's probably the first guessing game where I've actually got it.
Oh, a little fun story about the GoldenEye as well. So when I was a little what was I in hospital for?
Did they have an N64 in the hospital?
Where? Yeah.
Was it because of the?
No, it went. It was because of the nut. Was it because of the? Yeah, it must have been because of the nut. Yeah, it was. It was so. I was like a kid. I was like 6 or 7, maybe even younger than that. I had this massive hernia. Yeah, especially back in that day.
Oy.
I think my
Yeah, it's the size of you, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Fucking thing.
I must have been. PS2 was out actually. Yeah, it must be PS2 age, early days of that. So I went to hospital, had operation, and before my operation they put me in the kids' room and they had an N64 on there and there was a couple of games. And one always sticks mum when everyone says this game is that I went for my surgery. I was like, before they put me on surgery, I was like, think of Wales or something like that. I was like, this won't work. Apparently, I was like, turned and my mum was like, I hate you or something like this as I did it. And then as I woke up, my mum was asleep in the bed next to me. And I was like, fuck, I had that stupid dressing gown on.
Yeah, with a bum missing.
Yeah. So what I remember is going, thinking I really want to play the N64, still a bit drugged up and everything. So I'm sitting there, I'll probably sit probably a half an hour, 40 minutes. No one else in this room, apart from me. And obviously the nurses were keeping an eye on me, but weren't going in there. But my mum had slept the whole time. Anyway, I remember playing, getting the golden gun. And it was like my first time and trying to play the N64 properly. And all of a sudden I heard this commotion behind it. Oh, no. Yeah! Where's my boy? Bodhi boy!
Get on me.
And obviously I was, and then she said it, like when she tells me back the story now, she said it was one of the funniest things because I've still got the robe where she's screaming around. I'm like looking around for her. Apparently, I was like half turned around my controller. I was like, I'm here, play my game. So I'm like looking over her shoulder. But she said all she could see was me crack. I was only like a little unit at the time.
So funny. The crack.
Yeah, me crack was right there.
You got a big old crack, bro. You know what I mean?
But yeah, that's not like it's not supposed to remember me a lot, but it's something.
It is a little memory.
Yeah, from the N64.
I never had one.
You didn't?
No, I played one. My mate had it. I can't remember what games he played. Never played GoldenEye on it though.
Oh, it was good.
I don't know if his parents were a bit soft, like, and didn't want him to have shooting and stuff.
Yeah, the Doom was the other. I remember playing Doom, but I'll try to play Doom the other day. Actually,
you can get it on your mobile, can't you?
Yeah, we're getting it on a calculator. It's quite a good common topic on ours. But yeah, I can't. I tried to play it on the thing on what did I try on the N64. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get out of the first room.
It's because you didn't have like. It's weird. The controls are weird.
You like move.
It's literally up, down, left, and right.
Yeah.
Like, so you're strafe with this, but you can only look left and right. So if the enemy's up there, you look in here, bang, 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 and it shoots up. And stuff. But yeah, it's a bit.
It's weird, man. It is, and we've got 2 games. Well, one game about this, but talking is apparently coming up in the old. My guy. So well done on guessing the game. Let's get into the boy that just wants his fucking mother.
Mummy.
So we're going to do a little bit of Hades. It's another roguelike game, so I'm going to go through some facts quickly just to get you into the episode. So it was originally released in 2018. It was a roguelike action role-playing, fighting, shooter. It's a little bit of a shooter game, depends on what weapon you use.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Developer is Supergiant Games. And it won a BAFTA of the Year Best Game of 21. So when it got released in 2018, this is an indie game as well, by the way.
Yeah,
so it wasn't big.
Small developer, yeah.
So they went from 18 from not being a known company to being now 21 and being like, we've boshed this out.
It was beating some big games.
Oh yeah, and it's a bit like Vampire. Have you played Vampire Survivors?
Yeah, Survivor. I've heard of it.
Yeah, so that's another game, really basic, it's just simple stuff. That one like last year or the year before. Yeah. Like, it's crazy.
Well, this game is like, is it Greek mythology?
Yeah, it is Greek mythology, obviously in Hades.
Hades is your dad.
Yep.
And he is obviously ruler of the underworld, the realm.
Yeah, the dead, realm of the dead, basically.
Yeah. You basically, long story short, you find out your mum isn't really your mum.
Yeah.
You're going to find your mum. She lives in the mortal world.
Yeah. She's in limbo.
Is she in limbo?
She's in limbo. Right. So she there is little twists to this game, so this isn't actually an Easter egg, proper Easter egg, but carry on anyway.
Right, and then I think the other Greek gods help you go out to go and try and escape. And Hades is like throwing everything he can at you to stop you. And then along the way, you get all these buffs. Like it's like room by room sort of combat. You get shitloads of enemies just attack you. There's only like 3 or 4 attacks, isn't there? Plus, like,
well, you get
like specials.
So you get your strong, you get your light, and then you've got a dash strong, dash light, and then you've got a cast what throws like a gem.
Something, and then it hurts people.
Yeah.
And then like you can get the power ups from the other gods where you like press RB once you've got rage. And shit like that.
They was harder to find for me. So just so you guys that haven't listened to the Balatro, a roguelike game is something that you play over and over and over again.
It's like a rinse, repeat, but every time you should be getting better and better. And better.
So every time you die, you do a new run. So a run for my shortest run here has probably been up to, I've died within the first 4 rooms.
Yeah.
So you kill a certain amount of people, then you get to choose 2 either gods or stones or keys, if you get 2 doors to pick from, and you keep going, obviously the last boss is your dad, but you never made it this far.
I didn't make it to the dad, but I've killed all the others.
No, you haven't. You haven't killed the Minotaur.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Not earlier.
Not the Minotaur and
the Minotaur and the guy.
Yeah. Oh, you have got that.
I've killed both.
So in this game, and it sounds so simple. You only have 4 bosses. You've got the first one's Meg, or she's got like a sister, and then she's just like a demon kind of thing. There is 3 of them.
Yeah.
And then the next one's like a snake, a skull snake.
It's like a serpent coming out of lava, and then in the battle, like all these other ones start showing up. You fuck them up as well.
Then you get a Minotaur. It's a bit like Roman-esque.
Who is the other guy? I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
there's like a Minotaur and some other geese, and it's like fighting you in like a gladiator sort of setting.
Yeah.
And then Hades.
Your dad's the last one, and then when you beat your dad, then you get to go and meet
your
dad.
Mum.
But obviously, so the levels stay the same. So you've got different worlds, I guess. They're not different.
Yeah, they're different realms, aren't they?
Realms, yeah. So you get like a lava realm. You get like a green realm as well. It's all nice and pretty.
I ain't got that far.
But you have
the green realm.
Yeah, you have. You've definitely done that bit because you've done the
Minotaurs.
Yeah.
All right.
So after you do that one, before you go and beat your dad, this is new to you. You've got this bit where you can obviously save all your money and you buy all these bits from the shop, but they are hard. So you either choose to buff yourself a load more, but you've got more chance of losing health, or you go in and you fight your old man kind of situation. Right. There's a lot to this game.
So the buffs before fighting your dad are all the ones where it costs you health to buff yourself?
Yeah, but at the end you get loads of them. There's a chance for you to get loads of coins, basically, and you can just splurge out. But it comes at a risk. You don't really regenerate health in this game either.
No, every room you go through, you get like +2.
But that's an upgrade.
But it's an upgrade, and like you overall, I think that you start with 50 health, and then you buy the extra 25, don't you?
Yeah,
as like a buff that's permanent, and then like as you go through, you might choose that as a buff for an extra 25 or whatever.
Yeah, so I'm gonna blow your mind here.
Come on.
So do you know the dog at the main reception?
Yeah.
If you give him a nectar,
Cerberus.
Yeah, Cerberus. He goes, well done, bro. That's good. If you give him a nectar, he gives you a collar.
Yeah.
And it gives you 25 health.
Okay. I petted him earlier and he gave me +1.
No, because he gives you something. Right, so each god, if you give them the nectar or the blood, I can't remember which, you've got to then they will give you a thing that when you collect your weapons,
like a buff, yeah.
You go in a little cage and then you can change your necklace or whatever it is.
So I've got the Defiant one. So when you die, you come back at half health. You don't just die instantly after.
No, that's the mirror. This is completely different.
I know what you're on about though.
The little cage thing.
Yeah. I thought it was
so you have to do a little bit of research on this game because there is so much to it. Even though it is simple, get to your mum, come back.
As you can tell, guys, I have not done the research. I just picked it up and played.
No, there's a lot of. It is a rich story game as well, but you wasn't interested in this story.
No, but I did like some of the story aspects. So like you could play through and get to the Minotaur.
Yeah.
And then the next time round, they're like, "Oh, you got fart last time." Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
And then, like, there's little bits of dialogue in there. It's like all the stumbling blocks coming up or whatever. And then if you beat that person again, then they'll have different dialogue, and it's like there's loads of bits.
And they all take the piss out of you when you die as well.
Yeah.
And like your old man hates you in this, doesn't he? He's like,
well, he doesn't want you to escape, does it?
Yeah, realistically, yeah. So the first time I played this game, I got to my mum like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
So I was quite far into the story.
How many attempts do you reckon it is? Because I heard earlier what the average is.
No, but you don't know. But you have to see your mum. This is awesome. Yeah. This is a spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. You meet your mum, and then your time runs out, and you end up going back.
Yeah,
to hell.
that's it. Yeah,
you can't be outside of hell for too long, can you?
Yeah,
and then you have to go back again to carry on talking to her.
And you basically you get a bit stronger and stronger every time you go and see her. So this is the aspect where it makes you want to keep on playing, because that last bit, that's quite a good moment that you first see your mum, and you always want to go back, obviously, for it. It is, like I say, and it does it. But every time you do it, you have different challenges. You pick up different nectars, blood, Titan bloods, nectars, and something else, I can't remember. But all this stuff. Huh?
Keys?
Oh, yeah, no, this is keys, gems. And what you do when you die, you go back to like your home, I guess it is.
Yeah, it's like where Hades' desk is, and you got a bedroom, basically, isn't it?
So did you go to the contractors for the place, the gem people on the right hand side?
Probably. And you can buy bits for the place.
Yeah. But not in there. But did you buy stuff for the actual realms? It should have told you to do that, but yeah.
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, so yeah, you get all this, and then there's a shop in there as well, done right and right again. Oh, and then you got Ninx as well, because obviously you thought she was your mum.
Yeah, but she isn't.
No, you end up going back, and look, it's what I'm saying. There's a lot to this game.
Yeah, it's a lot for like a small indie team. It seems like there's a lot of story.
When it come out, actually, this is how long ago. So 2018 was the last time I listened to these people. What's the podcast called that you used to?
Filthy Casuals.
They had played this game and said it was unreal, and they was the first people for me to get into this and play it. And it is good. It is really good, and it's something that you can pick up and put back down. Would you agree?
Yeah. Well, I haven't played it for 2 weeks, nearly, or a week and a half, and then I picked it up. First run, shocking. Second run, I'm winning.
Yeah.
But like, there's 2 different types of player here. So you are fully in depth. You've researched your build online.
Yeah.
You knew that you had to do this, and this to start getting further and further. Whereas me, I picked it up. I'm like, this doesn't look like a bit of me. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna play it instead. Skip all the because I thought it's like the dialogue is there just as a bit of fluff, but it's really just about the fighting.
Yeah, it is.
But when you do it like that, it's I'm missing half the game, and
Well, you are. But that's the other thing we've not spoke about. Is obviously in this game as well. Once you complete it with one weapon, you don't just have one weapon. You have multiple.
6.
Yeah, so you've got shield, fist, spear, bow and arrow, gun, and there is one more. There is 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you've done it. Sword, spear, shield, punching, gun. Something else.
Bow and arrow. Yeah, so that's all of them. So even when you get these options and like you pray to God, you get like, when let's say for one run I went for the hammer. I went for the spear. That's my favourite, by the way. If you're going to start this game, do the spear. It's easiest.
Spear's good for like early on.
Yeah. And even in game, if it depends on whatever.
Your buffs. Anyway.
Then you go through and you always pray for a hammer, because a hammer gives your normal attacks better abilities and stuff like this. But you might not ever get it in a run. So it's like a dead run, but you won't find out until later into your run that you've got.
Whereas me, at first, I was always aiming for the keys because I wanted better weapons to start with. But I was going keys and purple gems so I could upgrade myself. And every run, I was just doing that. But then I'm missing all the buffs.
Yeah, so what I would recommend anyone else that plays this...
Don't listen to George.
Don't listen to George. First of all, go spears and collect as many gems as possible. Get your mirror. You got a mirror in your bedroom. It gives you like upgrades. Spend it all in there.
I maxed all that out, and then I realised you can spend keys to get more upgrade options.
Yeah,
and now I've started upgrading them. It is pretty rinse repeat. This game is like over and over and over and over, but like it's worth playing.
It is, and if you like games that you've got to grind on, you will love any roguelike game. But this one is, if you like, I was surprised about actually, because I thought you'd really enjoy it because of Devil May Cry. That's a hack and slash game.
That is a hack and slash, but it's not like a grindy game.
No, it's not. And this is grindy to the core.
Whereas that game is heavy story.
Yeah.
But then the hack and slash in there, and like it's all about like buying the right moves and buying all this.
It's the same as this. Tell me what's different.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Apart from, I think what the difference is you restart every time.
Yeah.
That's the annoying bit about roguelike games. You could be really far into a run.
Dead, start again.
Yeah. And you'd be like, you start your run, you think, yeah, I've got a good run going on here. Then you realise the end game is really crap. And starting
it's
really,
good for the low end, but as soon as you start, I know.
And then it could be the other way around, where you could be like, this is a dead run, why am I even playing this? And then somehow you get this godlike thing like going, and then you end up bossing it. So this is what the good things are. But yeah, it's a good game for me.
But for me, right, so I was playing this like a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, I don't think this is for me. I thought, you know what? I don't think I'm very good at roguelikes, because Balatro, I wasn't all that. I was good-ish, but you're like on another level. You've shot out the park with it. And like, I'm, like you said, I'd be hitting like, oh yeah, I'm going to focus on two pair. And then I was never earning the money. And it's like this, I'm focusing on this. And then I get like past the snake boss, and then it's like, I'm not buffed enough. I'm fucking dying. Like, and then start again. And then it's like, I've got to do this all again. And I don't know if that's for me. And like, but I've done all that and I've got all them buffs and now I've got nothing. And like, it's just my permanent buffs. And the initial start, you're not that good.
Yeah.
And then, I was a bit like, I'm not sure if I'm any good at this. And then like, I was just monging out here whilst you were sorting your life out earlier. And I've done all right. Like,
you do. And that's what roguelike games are about. They're not supposed to be easy. They're supposed to be something you learn. They're learning games as you go through. And they're just, for me, they're good time killers. And sometimes these roguelike games, well, it's been Balatro. It's my only game of the last whatever long, apart from Witcher, that I'll pick up every day.
Yeah.
And just go back on Call of Duty.
How long is a run for you, mate?
Same as you. Balatro run, let's say Balatro
No. Hades.
But this is the same kind of level. So like an average run should be for half an hour. So Balatro might...
and then you'll die. It's not like, finished in half an hour.
Yeah, but if I die in that half an hour mark, I know that most runs in roguelikes
are going the full hog. Or...
No. You know at that point if it's going to get it or not, easy or crap.
Yeah.
When you get to the hour mark, you're invested.
Yeah, you're the man. You ain't putting that down. She's calling you for dinner. You're like, I ain't coming.
I've almost got to me mother. I'm here for it.
Well, I saw earlier. Do you want to know what the speed run is?
What?
32 minutes to finish a round. Like from start to
finish. That's got to be your beginning round as well, hasn't it? You don't know.
I don't know. All I know
I'd
is
love
from
to know if
start
someone's
to mum, I
beating
think
this.
it's 32 minutes is the quickest.
Yeah, see, I'd love to know if anyone's managed to get to their mum
on the first go
without dying. Someone's got to have done it. I don't know if
there's some
runners,
sweaty humours out there.
Yeah. But what do you rate it?
I'm banging it.
You're banging it?
I'm banging it.
Are you going to play again, realistically?
Yeah, I'd pick it up and carry on.
You would?
If she's watching something on the telly and I'm bored, I might be like,
I'll
have a couple of runs and then like that's an hour gone.
Yeah, you could. In roguelikes, you always
because I ain't getting to the end. I ain't that good. So I get a couple of runs out of an hour. Like,
see, that's where we're different. I want to get to the end. I want to make sure I'll get there, and I'll take any tactics.
For me, the way that it plays before I die, I feel like it's like never-ending cycle. Like I'm just kind of constantly be going through doors over and over and over because I know eventually I'm going to die. Whereas you're like getting to the end point of the story. Whereas for me, like you know that the mum's here at this bit, but I weren't listening. So like to me, I got to the Minotaur and his mate, beat them, and I'm like, right, let's go, carry on. There's going to be another boss soon. And I didn't think that's going to be the last boss. I thought, it's just another big character.
Yeah.
Carry on. So like,
Okay, do me.
No. But like, you could be good at this game and really enjoy it, or you could be like me and you're a bit average, and you'll still enjoy it because I'm dying and I'm like, right, let's go again. I want to get to the next one. Let's go again. I want to get to the next one. Like, it's good.
You need to. Okay, before you put this game down and be done with it,
I've got to beat it.
You've got to beat your dad. Yeah, you've got to meet your mum once at least. I think when anyone who plays this game gets to that point, will instantly want to do another run.
Yeah.
But what pisses me off with roguelike games is that you can be ages before you get back to that.
Every run's
again.
different.
Yeah, so it could take you another 15 runs, and it could get in there, or you could have like 5 solid runs on the trot. Bosh, and you can do it every time. But it's just picking it up, luck of the draw with it.
Did you know there's an enemy in this that's a bit like you?
Oh,
there's the big ones that float around and they go and just like lunge towards you.
Are you a dickhead?
No, it's like a fucking big Hero 6 looking thing.
Are you a dickhead?
What?
Mug me off. Yeah, you look like the other one with your shitty perm haircut.
Yeah.
The hammer one, boss.
Yeah, that's fine. The big ogre.
Get out of my swamp.
I thought you find that funny. Like,
well, mugging me off.
Like Big Hero 6 floating around. That's you.
I do like Big Hero 6.
That's you,
to be
isn't
fair.
So
let's get
how do you feel about it?
Oh, yeah.
Banging it?
Banging it.
Is this a 10 out of 10 for you?
Ballatro's better.
That's not the answer to the question, is it?
So,
if there was 2 there and one's a 9 and one's a 10, you're saying this is the 9 because Ballatro's got to be the 10.
But they're different games, aren't they? It depends what mood you're in. If I'm in for a hack and slash, Ballatro doesn't have that.
Nah.
If I want to chill, then I'll play Ballatro.
So could you rate them both on a number scale the same?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Guys, Bodhi is locked in on the 10-10.
Yeah, Ballatro, for something that no one knew about, that is a 10-10 game.
That is,
yeah, it's chilled. It makes you use your brain. You go forward. Roguelike games all do this. But I would give Hades
not a 10.
Not a 10.
Just under.
8. I would give it an 8. Just because this is like very rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
You? What's yours?
It's not an 8 for me.
It's not.
Nah, it's like a 6. But it's not because it's not good. It's because I'm just not invested. If I was invested, I think I would get right.
I think if you get to your mum.
This story situation in this game is up my street.
Yeah.
But I just think locked
involved a bit.
Yeah.
Once you beat your mum, once your mum beat your dad off.
I bet you wish you could beat your dad off. Yeah, just saying, bro. You know. That was a touch and go moment there. You could have kicked me out there. I was like this. I'm not going to look at him.
You've had it too much over the weekend. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
But no.
Can I piss on your parade?
Go on.
I'm going to reveal the game for the next 6 episodes.
So this is 2 episodes time. What are we playing?
You can play this on Switch, so you might be able to play it on here. If not, I will buy it for you on Steam. Devil May Cry 4. Oh, but you like Hades, bruv, and that's a hack and slash with a story. I knew you wasn't going to like it as well. But you have to play it now.
This is the whole purpose of it, not just being my podcast. It's our podcast.
It's ain't your podcast, bruv, all right?
Got you, bitch.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, got the real weird boys getting it out. I've got a big one here.
Bruv, I get involved.
Look at the composure of the guy. He's breaking a sweat.
So, guys, Bodhi is scared to play Devil May Cry 4. So now he has to play it. Yes. I will buy it for you if you.
No. I've seen it. I've got it on the Switch. I know it plays fine on the Odin.
But it does me better. You will get a good experience playing it with controller and on the computer, so on the telly. So if it doesn't play properly on there, buy it on Steam.
Okay, yeah, it's literally like £2. I've seen it on already.
I've got £2 in my pocket if you need it. If you need it, bro.
So so we're going full into. You don't even need to play this game. You rather love it so much.
I want to play it again.
You want to play again?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 2 weeks then. Do you want to put another game out there? Realistically, it's 2 weeks.
The next game is going to be a mystery game because I don't know what it is yet.
No, but like, we'll include in this one.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay, so
Devil May Cry 4 needs your time.
Bro. Yeah, and then what will be, we do like a little stocking filler for another game.
I haven't got one in mind.
You can find one.
I will find us one. I will announce it.
Well, to be fair, what you could do...
What you could do,
shh, don't tell them.
Don't tell the listeners.
What we could do is play Super Mario RPG.
Okay, because I've played it as well.
You know, but I haven't. So
Okay, so if you play it.
you could be lazy and I'll play it. And then I can play it.
Bruv. Bruv, the thing is with this, right? I want you to get to the end of Devil May Cry 4.
Is that the most important part of this game?
That's the one, bruv.
Okay.
And I think, to be fair, I think if you just sunk like 4 or 5 hours into the Super Mario RPG, you would get the full experience anyway.
Okay.
You just wouldn't get the full story.
Yeah.
Guys, full story. If you never finish a game, I've got a little life hack for you. YouTube it. So, Bodhi, YouTube it.
No, because I'm a
You want to experience it though,
yeah, I'm always a completionist. This is what I play any game on a Balatro, Hades, Call of Duty. Any game I want to play, I want to master. I don't play a game just to, and this is what I think why story games don't hit with me so much. Because if I can't be the master of it in the first 5 hours, I don't see the point of me playing it.
You progressively will get better.
In it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Promise me you'll give it a good try.
I'm giving it a good try, I promise. As long as I've got time.
And guys, just so you know, he's going to play this and want to play the next one.
You reckon?
I reckon you'll like it, yeah.
See, when I think of Devil May Cry, I instantly think of Dynasty Warriors.
Goth emo kids. Slashing swords.
I like them goth mummies.
Hey.
You're naughty.
There's a lady in this one, yeah, and she wears like next to nothing, big anime titties.
Big
like,
bapalapas.
And she's like fucking up loads of demons. So it's right up your street.
Right, let's give this a crack.
Anyway, let's nip that in the bud. Xbox Showcase.
Yes.
We was a little bit behind schedule on this one. So the Xbox Showcase was announced.
You was on holiday.
I was on holiday.
Yeah.
I only caught up with it on Monday.
Yeah.
On YouTube. And there are some bangers on it and there are some right floppers on it that I ain't interested in. But there's a few little gems.
There is some gems in here. So we might even break our episodes for this. But we're not gonna go in depth about each game. We're gonna say,
we might break our episode for this. Are you joking?
Well, like for how long it's gonna be, because if we were to go into detail for about 20 games, we're gonna be here a long time.
The shit games, right? We're just gonna give you why we don't think we're interested.
Yeah.
The ones that are a little bit. Well, so we've got a scale: huge, mid, and meh. Haven't we?
No, and not interested.
Oh, and then there's a straight up not interested.
Yeah. So
right. With the not interested, we'll just be like, yeah, we ain't interested in that. Like, it's dead. Or
we're not going to entertain.
And the other ones, we're going into a little bit more depth.
Yeah.
So then we aren't chewing your fucking ears off. We're still having a good time.
Yeah.
And then we can prove to you that the Xbox Showcase was better than the Switch one, all right?
Wasn't there a PlayStation one as well?
Yeah, there was a PlayStation one, but I ain't seen nothing of it.
Oh.
So there couldn't have been that good of games on it.
I do know something on a little...
Go on, side note.
Just quickly, on the PlayStation 1, what's the animal bot called?
Astro's Playroom. They've got an Astrobot game coming out.
Yes.
That Astro's Playroom was like a preloaded game on the PS5 to...
get used to the controller.
It was like to demonstrate the capabilities of the controller.
Get it.
Like this.
Yeah.
So smile for your camera, sir. It's in your camera. Anyway, and it demonstrated like the haptic feedback, the
trigger buttons,
the changing
speaker,
like vibrations, the speakers, the touchscreens, all this shit. Well, it got received so well, and I think that's actually the second time that Astrobot has been in a game or had its own game.
It was a webcam originally. I think.
So
this is the third full.
Was it to do with the iToy then?
It was like the Sony version, I think. It was
the iToy is the PlayStation one.
No. So the new consoles had like I'm sure it did.
Anyway, it's the next in the saga of that, and lots of people are really excited for it because for a preloaded game onto a console, which is just a demonstration.
Yeah,
everyone loved it.
So they're saying a new one. This is a bit far fetched for me.
Is it like a Crash Bandicoot type game?
They're saying it's like Odyssey.
Oh,
yeah.
To be fair, Astro's Playroom was a bit like Odyssey.
So this is the other thing that come off of that as well.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like Odyssey, and you've got God of War in it, haven't you?
Yeah.
So he's in there. So there's gonna be a lot of PlayStation things. So this is the first time PlayStation have ripped off Mario, because I'm not sure if you remember, but on the PSP Vita, one of the exclusive games I had on that was PlayStation All Stars, and what PlayStation All Stars was Super Smash Bros. With all the PlayStation characters in.
Yeah, but there's loads of clones of that game. But that was the one that Sony did, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, like I say, I'm going to be interested in it because I love Odyssey. Do I think it's going to hit? No.
Do you not?
Nah.
I think it will.
People are getting so pissed off with Sony, especially with all these ports coming to PC. You need to have a PlayStation account to play the games. People are like falling out.
Oh yeah, they're dropping it, aren't they?
Yeah, it's no good. So back. Let's get Xbox now.
Well, quickly before the Xbox. So the Nintendo Direct, there was a few highlights. Yeah. So there's a new Legend of Zelda game where Link gets trapped and you play as Zelda.
Zelda first. One of the first games you get to play as Zelda as well.
But the way it plays is very much like Dragon Quest Builders.
Oh, I thought you was going to say it's like Link's Awakening. Where
it is a bit like Link's Awakening
okay.
as well, yeah. But like, it's that sort of art style, which is the same as Dragon Quest Builders. Then you've got the new Metroid game, which obviously everyone loves Metroid when it comes to Nintendo. It's like their shooter game, isn't it? Which is also a platformer. And what else was it? There was another big game.
No Pokemon?
No Pokemon this time.
No,
they didn't talk about Switch 2.
Right.
But they strictly said beforehand, we are not talking about the next gen console. It is coming next year.
It is coming next year.
So that I reckon at the end of the year they'll announce it and do pre-orders.
Yeah, because you said at a previous episode
coming to Nintendo consoles. What they said. A Pokemon game. The new one that's in the works. They said it's coming to Nintendo consoles.
Yeah, so I think when we spoke about our top 10 games or 20 games of all time, I think we did the news at the end of that one, and you said it was coming at this time this year.
Yeah.
Because they fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, I think they just didn't. They're not ready.
So it was fine. Let them hold on because the Switch is a pucker console.
But then they got some weird games on there, like loads of like the Japanesey turn-based games that are always on Switch. They did have Wii Sports or whatever it is, or Switch Sports or whatever it's called, brought basketball to it, and it actually looks really good. Which, like, them sort of games, we're not active people, guys. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, one of us definitely not.
And that's me. You go paddleboarding and shit, bro. I know it's for fun.
Yeah.
Instead of me. Giving it all that. But,
things you've got of war.
Yeah.
Boy.
But those sorts of games, they're quite fun when you got people around on it.
Yeah, they are.
And they've got another Super Mario Party game, Jamboree it's called, which is just another one, extra game, shit like that. It's like, oh yeah, you're round. Oh, we've got a Switch. Oh, do you want to play this? And then you just have a little game and that's it, isn't it?
Do you know what will make me buy a Switch 2?
Go on.
It's new Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I love Smash Bros.
I know you do.
I
remember when you
love smashing you, bro.
Take me. No, when you got your Switch and I didn't have one, you came to my flat and we sat for hours. That we played all night.
Yeah,
I think we played. There was like 4 of us and we was all playing it. Got pizza, whatever.
Yeah,
and then the others fucked off. And me and you just stayed up playing it.
And the thing is, it's one of them ones where
he's good at it.
Yeah, but I will not play it. I will not stop playing it until I'm the guy.
Yeah,
and the thing is as well, I always choose Little Mac because I love Little Mac. I think he's quick, he's fast, he's bosh.
Even though Punch Out was dead when we played it.
Yeah. We never did return to that. But yeah, should we get back in?
Anyway, Xbox Showcase, the top banger. Tell me all about it.
Right, so this is me. First, number one, the big reveal was Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So there was a lot going on this. I had an erection the whole time. I was stroking. You're excited for
zombies are back, baby, in the old format.
Yeah, so they turn based. I could do a whole episode about zombies. This is looking good news. So for you, all the old geezers, guys that play Call of Duty, used to zombie being turn based. Basically, zombies has taken a massive hit. Everyone loves zombies because it's the complete opposite of Call of Duty. But it's sci-fi. It's got a good storyline to it. It's completely different.
But then, for some reason, it's not cool to like zombies.
No, that's bullshit. Do you know the zombies, the people that I watch with zombies have got the hugest of followings. And
have they?
Yeah. Like Mr. Waffles. What's the other guy called? There's a couple of them.
Are they playing like the latest zombies?
They go through them all. So the only problem, okay, I'm going to jump in with your bit quickly.
The thing that we was looking at last week, where like the jump slide thing. With
we can't. No, we can't.
But that with zombies will just be banging.
Right. So okay, we come to that. We do
hit it now. Come on.
What, the sliding thing or the my zombie thing?
The sliding thing.
Right.
With zombies.
Okay. So let's go sliding for a multiplayer person. You can already do a dolphin dive and do this like kind of 360 thing. What kind of works? But now you're going to keep on falling instead of doing it. So for me, I don't give a fuck how this game plays. But if it plays that it gives more advantage to a controller player, then I'm going to be pissed off. Like for me, it's a no-go. If it somehow helps with being controller and doing this diving stuff, more bit. But how Call of Duty works, the better the movement in the game and the faster movement in the game is, the more that PC mouse and controllers can keep up.
Yeah,
mouse and keyboard, can keep up, because we can be so quick on things that they can't have that. Yeah. That's my end of that rant. They're going to do sprinting left and right. What's new as well? It's going to be new. Pros are freaking out about it. What's generally a good sign in the game.
Yeah,
zombies
in
good,
in
looking good. Good news for you.
Yeah,
don't need to pay for it because Call of Duty is now on the Game Pass that you can get on PC. Day one release. And the other sick thing about this as well, what I actually tipped my hat for, Call of Duty and Microsoft have agreed that so basically when this has been out on PlayStation exclusive for X amount of years, what they've done is that PlayStation have had this hold on it. You can't play this until X time. You can't play this to like PC, Xbox players. Can't hold it. You can't. Like, you gotta wait. We're gonna do exclusive DLC. We're gonna do a discount price. Bosh. So Xbox have announced. Don't worry, bruv. You can have this game.
Yeah.
You got to pay me X amount of money a month.
Yeah.
You can have this game. You can have multiplayer. You can have Warzone, which is normally free. You can have everything and story mode.
But
and you get it. Everyone gets to play it on day one. So
every console
gets to play on day one. So big up Xbox for this. I know this is to butter us all up. They're giving us the right. That's all they're doing. They're butting us up. And this is the only Call of Duty that's had this amount of time period that's been to develop. Games. No, it's all the same. But
this is Treyarch.
This is Treyarch. Right. So this is like everyone's most loved. Activision and Treyarch. Sledgehammer are good. What's currently now. But yeah, my personal favourite is.
So now there's 3 teams.
Yeah, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, Activision, and they all go for a cycle of each one.
Right, gotcha.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It looks dark. It looks eerie. They're bringing zombies back. Movement's completely changing. I'm here for it. If it works better for mouse and keyboard. You're going to love Call of Duty Zombies. I'm going to love Call of Duty Zombies.
Will you play zombies with me?
Oh, 100%. No, that's a dumb question. And I'm going to give you what will happen is, this game will come out, then you get to play modded zombies. And then that's a different world.
Modded zombies?
Yeah, we can do that now.
PC. Baby.
Oh, yeah. So you can do it now, modded zombies. And Nathan, if Nathan Bean still listens, he made me buy this game because it was like a tenner. And you can play like unlimited maps that people sit there and make. And stuff like this. Nice. Once you get into the YouTube world of zombies, or anyone's listening, you get into the world of zombies, you're going to be lost.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah. Chief Bean, if you're listening, get your man George involved.
Help me out, brother.
Look at your camera, bro.
Come on, Bubba.
So yeah, new good things. So that's a huge for me.
On the scale,
I'm pumped. I'm even going to take a week of work for it. So
sorry, Benji.
I've got no holidays this year. So you know what? Sod your mum. I'm going to book a week off.
This is not huge for me. This is mid, but that's only because of the zombies bit. The ranked stuff. If I get on a game day one, like COD game, I'm actually quite good at ranked, but not like on a different level. Obviously, this is a casual gamer level. Yeah. But like as soon as I drop off for a day, I'm shit. Like I ain't interested in rank because I ain't got that sort of time. Zombies. Banging, can't wait. So, yeah, I'm mid.
You're mid.
This is not a meh, by no means. Because like you can't be meh about the
people
classic Call of Duty stuff.
I forgot to say quickly. So, I watched this video. I'm gonna do a quick as possible breakdown.
Go on.
This is all gonna be online game. Problem being that and zombies is, let's say your old best mats like Transit. You ever play Transit?
Yeah.
One with the bus.
Yeah.
So that. Because it's a game that only someone runs on a CD, that it had multiplayer, but it mostly runs on a CD, and it's got to do with servers. This is like a server-heavy game, so the gameplay's better.
So because it's all digital?
No. Because it's going to be more reliant on the servers for AI to use all their things, it means that this game needs to be played on a server. Let's say for like 10 to 15 years, let's say like that's how long ago the Black Ops 2 was when Transit came out.
I know what you're going to say.
They could this is the problem. They could shut the server down for this Call of Duty.
And you never play again.
And you can never play again. So another zombie world. This is why it was quite funny when we laugh. People are still breaking speed runs today for transits, all the old maps. There's a lot of active people.
Because it's all on this.
Yeah. And the servers are not like dedicated to run these games. You can play single player. You can't even play this game without being online.
Yeah.
So that was my that I don't like about it. People complained about it. We'll see what happens.
The next game, bro.
So this is my meh, so I'll let you introduce it.
This is the third in this saga of recent years with Doom. So this is Doom the Dark Ages. They're throwing it back. So it's like
medieval, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit more medieval. And like it's the same stuff. So if you have played Doom Eternal or the Doom game before that, it's real fast paced. You run out of bullets, mate. You've got a melee and chainsaw and whatever just to fucking.
It's gory as hell.
And there's lots of like you're bashing someone up and then they start flashing and you can do like a power move and get like health or get whatever. And it's like they're gruesome. It's like lots of different aliens. There's like no, not aliens, demons.
Yeah,
you're based on Mars and whatever.
Yeah.
You've opened the hell gates and all the demons coming through, and you're fighting them. You're Doom guy. Similar suit to John in Halo. Just so you know,
same person, same.
But this one is like a bit more medieval. You've got armor on. You've got a shield that's got like a chainsaw blade running on there.
Cool.
Like the new gun that they showed in the trailer was like. The ammo for it is the skulls of the dead.
Yeah.
And they chuck it in and then it churns them up and sprays it out and that's what's killing people. I'm just like, it's more of the good.
I've always wanted to play Doom.
Right. Doom Eternal, you could pick it up and just play it.
Yep.
And it's really fucking hard if you can't get into it.
Can you maybe put this into one of your week's games if possible in the future? Nearby future? That'd be perfect. Thank you.
Not this one, but the next one.
Because I won't play it willingly, but I really want to play it.
Right, so you like fast-paced shooters, don't you?
Yeah.
This is fast-paced shooting.
But it's not multiplayer.
With extra bits. There is a multiplayer mode
on it, maybe.
But it's not
heavily focused on. Okay.
I don't think it's story. I think it's like deathmatch stuff. And the deathmatch in the games that aren't dedicated to it are a bit shit, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But this, if Doom Eternal, fast-paced, lots of action going on, lots of guns, lots of shooting, you'll get like a small map and you're bouncing around the map to try not to get hit, but you're still shooting everyone and whatever. This looks more vast, more open plan. Almost, open world.
Yeah.
But it's still full up.
So it's
gonna be hectic.
The only thing I can compare this to is bit like when Dark Souls was very linear and then they built out Elden Ring where it's open map. So do you reckon this is going to be similar?
I don't think it's open world. I think it'll still be linear, but I just think it's like vastly bigger.
Yeah. Who do you think do you know who the developers are? Is it? I think it's Bethesda.
It is Bethesda.
So this is for me. This is the last chance Bethesda's got.
Mate, they're gonna claw it back.
They actually do this game. Actually, to be fair, they've
done some extras down the bottom.
So
but this is fucking huge for me.
No. Last one.
Go on. Last question
for this medieval FPS, gory as fuck.
It sounds like it shouldn't make sense. Yeah.
For me. That is ticking all my boxes.
Oh,
yeah. I love medieval kind of stuff. So,
but what about medieval that's got guns?
Yeah, but that still works, bro. If there's titties in it, I'm there.
There ain't no titties, bro. There's lots of blood. So if you're into that kind of thing,
I just want to suck them off so hard that it'll close them up. So this is the next one.
So for you was like meh. But
no,
you into it? No,
I'm
Doom.
Not, no, I'm meh for
I think you should be upping those numbers, brother. Those are rookie numbers.
No, I'm going Murph still because it's one of them ones.
This is fucking huge. Huge, mate. Sorry, I keep looking at the camera and I can't help it. But
you look at the middle one if you're going to look at any of them.
Yeah, I know. This whole time I've been looking at that and not that or that. Like, you know what I mean? Right, this is the daddy.
All right, so I'm not interested. So you're taking the lead on this one. John.
It's not John. It's Marcus Phoenix.
Oh, same geezer. Same.
And Dom.
Right.
Santiago.
What, the one in drives cars really fast with buildings and everything?
Family. No, this is Gears of War E-Day. So this is like a prequel to the first one.
Yeah.
Obviously, I fucking game for this.
It's been a long time.
I can't remember how many years. Been a long time now. The last one was Gears 5.
Yeah.
And there's been like little in-betweeners between the numbers and that, but 5 was the last one. And like they just sort of fizzled out because the story was about these two.
Yeah.
And then it developed and then you gain some characters, you lose some characters, but the main guy was always in it. Marcus. And this is like at the beginning of the first game, this ain't a spoiler at all.
Yeah.
You're getting broken out of a cell.
Doesn't matter, it's been years, but carry on.
It's a platinum game now. It was platinum when it was Xbox.
Yeah, 360.
It was. But you're getting broken out of a prison cell to go and fight the Locust Horde, which are trying to take over the planet, which are actually from the planet itself. Anyway, so the baddies are coming.
Yeah.
Right? Well, this is like why you were put in the cell. They're theorising that at the end of this game will be you going in the cell and then the start of the first
pre-log. What's it called?
It's a
TV shows do it. It's the pre-log.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Prequel, yeah.
Well, E-Day is the emergence day when the Locust Horde, which is like the bad guys, showed up on the come out of the ground on the planet and started the war, or started their first battle and that. So if you're not into Gears of War, just think like this is a prequel for a story which is good, which is famous for being really good.
What Red did as well.
Origin.
Red Dead Redemption 2 did that as well, didn't they?
Like Red Dead, it went back to the roots.
Yeah.
Back to my roots.
So even though these things are that you're going to know what the ending is, you still want to know
how it all happened. And this is what that is basically.
So you know what?
On next gen as well. Like that's sick.
Yeah, this is the other thing. Before we go into any further in this, all these trailers they look
Xbox Series X and they all look pucker.
Yeah, they all look unreal. And I'm actually I love Sony. Sony is where my heart is, but I'm a Microsoft guy because I'm a PC gamer, and that is Microsoft, unfortunately. So big up Microsoft now, but Sony, my homeboys, hold tight.
This is huge for me.
Do you know what? I've got not interested.
You might start.
Do you know what? I'm the same as you with your Call of Duty. I'm going to swap my Mer to a mid. To a mid.
Yeah.
And be like, I liked Horde mode in this.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the story mode in it.
You ain't going to like it, bro.
It's
all about the story, isn't it?
Nah, that's not me, Bev.
You're not that guy, pal.
So we're good. We're gonna be different people.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. When they come out, kiss goodbye to the podcast.
Avowed. I
care.
thought this was you.
No.
We're not going to speak too much about it.
No.
It looks alright. But next one, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
So they've been fucking milking this cow, haven't they? It's 2025.
There's something not on that list.
What?
Before we go to the next one, Farming Simulator 24. I thought that was a game that was supposed to bring it out.
That wasn't on the showcase.
Was it not?
I don't think so. But our boy Josh Jensenator is fucking loving Farming Simulator.
It was free on.
It was free on
Epic Games,
and he's got like the Playboy Mansion on his farm. He's fucking loving it.
Do you know there's an esports team for Farm Simulator?
Don't care, bro.
Oh, I know you need to watch it. It's mad. It's mad. But yeah, Flight Simulator.
They are all exactly the same.
What did you?
The one thing I did hear about this is that they are doing so instead of you're just flying commercial flight,
PAL,
you can be flying freight now. You could be doing jobs. You've got to fly cargo from this place to that place. Like, who cares?
So that's what Euro Truck Simulator is like, and I've dropped over like 300 hours in that game
because you're boring.
Yeah. I used to put Heart Radio on, and like, I literally could be earning like 30 grand a year by doing it in real life, but I was more interested with my steering wheel in my bedroom doing it. But yeah, flight, like I say, flight simulator.
Not interested.
You're not interested. I'm not interested. And there's another and in this.
There's other good shit out, so why would I play that shit?
This game, so a little fun fact, the game to kill your computer back in day used to be Crysis 2. It used to destroy computers because there was so much going on. It was like in front of its time. And because it's an early release. This, obviously, simulator is the new killer. So there's not a lot of people who could run this at full potential. Anyway.
Could you?
No, I don't think I could. I couldn't. No, I couldn't.
Part this game then.
Yeah. So yeah, Dead. Now this
is the one that you're fucking well up for.
I've got the big boy for this. For the audio listeners,
I've got the lob on.
I've got my arm out and I'm going, where bash, right?
Yeah,
this is introduce the game, George.
This game is Age of Mythology, and this is a remake.
Yes. So the original one was my first world into PC gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I met...
you didn't play Age of Empires?
So I always thought that I loved Age of Empires.
But this is what it was.
I remember having a CD from a charity shop that I plugged into my computer at the time, and this was like the first proper game. And what I loved about it, you went from like cavemen kind of situation all the way up to like space stuff. And I remember like putting cheats on it that I could instantly go straight to the last...
age.
And then just bosh everyone with spaceships and stuff. This game, I'm definitely playing.
I saw the trailer. The trailer looks good, and it does look like Age of Empires to me with like Greek gods and shit. Which sounds all right, but like I'm just a bit like I'm over them.
You're not over it?
Yeah, like
I know what game I'm going to do because you've stitched me up here next. I know what I'm going to do for you.
You're going to do Total War.
No. I hate that game.
Do you?
No. It's too strategy. But yeah, Age of Mythology, you interested?
I am sort of interested, but like I'm take it or leave it at the same time. It's not a meh because I know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And like Age of Empires and them style of games, they're good. And I can sit there and play it, but I ain't going to rush out and buy it.
No, and I refuse to spend more than £15 in this game, £20 in this game. These type of games don't deserve like
the big price
money. No, they're especially like their remake like this. It's Game Pass, so it's free anyway. So I might even do that. I might pay £8 and then just get it for the month. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Then the next game, you want to introduce this one?
Life is Strange, Double Exposure.
So you've never played.
Can you explain Life is Strange?
Heavy Rain played that, or do you know what Heavy Rain is? It's the most easiest one to do it, or the Walking Dead stories.
It's like a Telltale type game.
Yeah, so these games are like they have like a butterfly effect. It is just you like watching a movie, but you get the options.
You get to make choices. So is this like Black Mirror Bandersnatch was on the Netflix?
Yeah, very similar to that.
You make a choice and it influences the story.
Yeah, so
in a certain direction.
And I've got a love for these games, right? Because Bandersnatch explains it very, very well. Is that where is the end point? Because if you're doing,
you can end it there, or you could go all the way through all the right options.
Well, no, but if you're creating this game, where does the stem stop happening?
The tree just keeps going like that. Right?
Yeah.
And then,
So I do have a love for these games. There is some pucker PlayStation versions of these games. So I feel like
I think The Wolf Among Us would be a bit of you because that's Telltale as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, but there's one called The Plague something about the Plague's
Tales.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
So there's a lot out there. I would like for you to.
Well, this one I'm up for.
Yeah,
because the trailer is that the girl's friend gets killed and it's like a murder mystery going on.
Right.
And then she accidentally opens a rift and she goes into an alternate reality where the girl's not dead yet.
Right.
So she's like solving the crime to stop it happening in the other one and that sort of thing. It sounds well dead.
But it's a bit Marvel-y, isn't it?
It's a bit like out there, and the way that the trailer looked and the gameplay and that looked like it. I'd be up for it.
Yeah, is it a bit of you?
Yeah, I'm like, I could miss this game quite easily and not ever play it.
What did you rate it?
I would like to. It's a mid.
Mid. What did I say? Not interested.
Yeah, you're a meh.
I'm a
Because
meh.
you said them type of games are good, but you're not.
Yeah, I know people wanted to play them type of games because they're heavily going, but for me, meh, yeah, definitely. State of Decay 3. These have been known for being great zombie games.
They're just good games.
Have you played them?
I've played State of Decay 2. It's a survival game. Isn't
Yeah.
it? It's like a general survivor game.
I did
with
5
zombies
minutes of it. And I was
It's a
like,
bit like, yeah, I've played this before. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it felt like. So I never ever took it too far. So we're both in the middle for that one, aren't we?
yeah, we both like zombie games, as you can probably see now. I've Horde from Gears and Left 4 Dead, and then the zombies turn-based. That's got the most excitement so far. So yeah, Stalker. So I said originally, not interested, but the theme is
It's first-person shooter.
yeah. But what's the storyline on?
Is it Chernobyl?
My guy, and
Which
I
is
love
Russia, the mother Russia.
Yeah. Be careful, brother. We don't want to be.
Hey, Putin, come get me, bitch.
But yeah, Stalker 2, they're good
It looks
shooter
quite
games.
good. I like a first-person shooter that isn't like competitive online, and this looked like it was a first-person shooter story that probably would have a bit of meat to it because if it's to do with like the Cold War, Chernobyl, things like that, like that's a bit of meat.
Do you know what? I've not even seen the first game and just thinking about it now. I just know I've heard people talk about it.
I've seen it. I can't put my finger on it though.
No,
it's one of them. But it gets raved about when people talk about it.
It's got like a cult. Another game's got a cult following.
So we're up for that.
Yeah, we'll give it. What I'll do, I'll wait for other people to play it first and then go for it. World of Warcraft.
We're not into WoW at all.
I'm confused about this.
It's a DLC.
It's a battle game. Why have Xbox got it? Yeah, answer me that one, brother. Yeah, I don't know.
Said nice one, brother. Not a clue. Anyway, we're not interested in World of Warcraft, to be honest, are we?
Nah.
Is it World of Warcraft or is it Warcraft? And then
no, it's World of Warcraft.
Definitely. Because have you played that Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3? They're like Age of Empires.
Oh no, I have.
Yeah.
I have. No, this is definitely says World of Warcraft on it.
Right. So, Jensa, you might be interested in this, but I know he likes to play World of Warcraft Classic, doesn't he? So maybe not. But yeah, we're not interested. So fuck that game.
This next one, Diablo. I have got a little heart.
You're messing this up, bruv. It's Diablo 4, Vessels of Hatred.
Oh yeah, it says a DLC.
And it is a DLC.
Yeah.
So have you played the 4 game?
I played the 3. I haven't played 4. What I normally do with these games, because I know they've made them similar to World of Warcraft, where you get to end game and it turns into a dungeon game. You just keep going and going and going until you get the best armor. I've never got to that point in this.
Yeah.
So it's a meh. I'm gonna watch videos. I won't play it.
I ain't interested.
No, there's not much more to talk about DLC. The next one I thought you'd be big boy in on.
Dragon Age the Veilguard. So I haven't jumped in Dragon Age, but it looks like my kind of game.
Oh yeah,
like the older ones.
You've got a copy, haven't you, for free on Epic?
Yeah, so I've got to play that, but they look like my kind of thing. And this looks like a continuation, looks like my kind of thing. So I'm like, yeah, maybe not. Sometimes maybe good.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Yeah. What makes me laugh, actually, before we go to the next one, we look at the games and we instantly go...
Yeah, judge it like that.
Yeah, I'll go, George game, my game,
yeah.
George game,
I went like this. We was watching one and I went, I saw that. The story was like this, and this. Look shit. And then you're like, that is your game. And I was like... Actually, yeah, that's
change my idea.
Yeah, I was like, it's not interested anymore. It's a meh.
I'm not interested in it. It's one of them things. If everyone plays it, then I'd be like, meh. Then it's gonna be. Then they say, oh, it's like The Witcher, and I'm like, buy it now.
I mean,
yeah,
take my money.
But apart from that, I've played the old ones. I'm not really into that kind of world of things.
Yeah. This next one is big.
So I'm gonna go meh, and then you crack on, bruv.
So. If you're an old school Xbox player,
what's the other game? Crackdown 2. If you're that era,
that's dead. But it's that era. So, a British studio called Lionhead Studios made the original and number 2, and then went bankrupt and making number 3. I'm pretty sure. So this is Fable, the new one. This has been anticipated for years, but the last one come out nearly 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 9 years ago, and they've been banging on about this one over and over again for years.
Yeah.
Bit of gameplay, bit of this, bit of that. Then it's all changed, and now it's like this cinematic looking third
Did
person
you like
game.
the look of it?
It looks good.
It looks good. I'd see.
But this is the sort of game you would like. This is like a Witcher type game, but not as in depth.
So I played some sort of the old Fable, and all I remember is the first opening scene is you walking through a town with a dog.
Yeah,
and then
that's
I
number
look.
2.
That's number 2. Yeah. And all I remember someone saying that you could be.
You're either going to be the hero or the
villain.
villain.
Yeah.
Like you're basically, if you've never played Fable before, your decisions shape how things happen. So, like a town might be thriving because you're like this good hero who's donating loads of money, and like you're saving the town every time pillagers come. Or you could go down the route of the evil, and like you're not clean and whatever. And you like in number 2, your dog was like a golden retriever and shining and glowing.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
If you went the villainous route, your skin went really pale, your eyes get all dark, you get like these horns growing out your head, and your dog's like this scabby old dog.
Really?
Yeah. It was really influenced it. But then, like the quests, you would be choosing the ones where you're like pillaging the town.
Yeah.
And like it's like suppressing the villagers. They're paying loads of tax and all this. Like it is like it shapes the game, but ultimately the story's got to start and finish.
Yeah, no, and it's the thing with these games.
They're sort of a good game, but it always does have a start and a finish. And the last choice usually you can influence. You could be bad the whole game. The last choice could be good, and then it's like you get max good points or whatever. Like
for me, I can never. I think this is the problem with when you get to be the good guy or bad guy. I always struggle being the bad guy. If I
got a moral compass. That's what it is,
and especially throughout games as well. I want to be seen as the perfect guy. So I can't do that. So I know what I'm going to play.
So play it as a good character, isn't it?
No, because like you say, it
ain't boring though. It ain't boring though. You end up being piss poor because you're giving all your money away.
Look, bro, I'm just saying, I've opened up a new world here that you can torture me with of all these shitty games, and I've got to play them.
I ain't gonna subject you to Fable 2 or 3 because they're not that good.
And they're not that good.
Number 2 was good, but it was like, oh yeah, it's good. Whereas Fable: The Lost Chapters, which is like the first one with an expansion on Xbox Original, was like really fucking good on its day.
Yeah.
But then I played it recently and I played the whole game naked because I'm really good at it. And it was like, it's boring because it's too easy. But there's only one difficulty spike. Like,
I'm not too sure. I ain't
gonna subject you to it, mate. Honestly. Next game is Mixtape. Now this one looked a bit funky to me, but you were.
So this is a huge game for me, but this is the tisms of me kicking in.
Yeah.
So if anyone's watched Sex Robot, Love Robots,
that art style,
there's loads of different art styles, and that's why I love that. I love people's brains working together and be able to show me something that's unique. What that show does really well. This does this. So it's the first game I've seen that it forces so the normal world is like a 120 FPS. But the character moves in like jumpy, like 60 frames now and then. So
laggy.
Yeah, basically it's a bit laggy, but it looks quite fun. So I'm gonna be. I want to see what it plays like. I'll probably watch someone play it and not play it.
Yeah.
And then that's it for that one. You not interested?
Not interested, and I'm not interested in the next game. It is Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now this looks good. Assassin's Creed is dead to me.
So Assassin's Creed is dead for me. Last good Assassin's Creed was Black Flag.
I fucking hated the sailing in that game.
Oh, see, I always got Fred to do the sailing and I didn't have to do them bits. Yeah. He liked that. And he liked all the battles at sea and everything. I love this era.
Era of Japan, samurai, ninjas, stuff like that. That is my jam. Like Shinobi and all that. But Shinobi is the ninjas. But I don't know if I can do it to myself and play Assassin's Creed again.
Yeah, so when I think of Assassin's Creed, I always go, I'd love to play them. They're always in my wish list, and they go down to like £4. I still don't buy them. So I will give this a go, because
if you play it and you say it's good, I'll buy it.
Yeah, we won't need to. We'll just get a Game Pass.
Hey.
So yeah, I'm interested. I'm going to let people play it, give their review of it, and then go from there. Expectation 33 next one. Oh, sorry. Expedition 33. What was this one?
I can't even remember this.
I can't remember.
Well, obviously wasn't good.
And you said mid.
Yeah.
Then the next one.
Starfield dead.
This is just a DLC, isn't it?
Flintlock, The Siege of Down. What?
The Siege of Dawn. So this is a God of War kind of Xbox version of it.
This was like a bit fantasy, third person, hacky slashy, a little bit technical type of God of War looking game. Your antagonist is a woman, I think.
Yeah.
Could be a they, them, don't know. And yeah, it looks like a bit of me. If you're into God of War, look this trailer up.
Yeah, this game did look unreal on the trailer. Graphic wise, they look all of these games look like.
But like you liked God of War.
I still haven't completed it.
Yeah, but why is this a meh to you?
Because the same as God of War.
So you just played God of War.
Yeah,
that's why it's a mid for me.
Yeah, and then we've got Mecha Break.
Don't even talk to me that shit. That was like Transformers, but they're all spaceship.
It was fast, crazy. I ain't got time for that. Mecha, what's it called? Mecha Break, yeah. No, that's not for me. Then we've got Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater.
Now, this, I've got a feeling it's a remake.
Oh, do you?
Snake Eater's an old one, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure it is.
If it's a remake, I'm in, because the old games are good, but they're just like polygons everywhere.
Yeah.
A bit naff. But the story's there. It's like a cinematic experience, but you're playing a game.
Yeah.
But that's also the downside of these games as well. There's a lot going on. And like, there's a loading screen where there's all the credits coming up. It's the longest time you're on this ladder. It's like 10, 12 minutes you're just going up this ladder like this, bro. And like, you're thinking this ain't never going to end. And
yeah.
Like, they just fuck with you. But like, it's a game that I'm willing to play again.
For me, it was a mid because I've not played the originals apart from the first one. And as a kid, I didn't understand how it works. And it was quite complex.
They're like head fucky games, though.
Then I played the sandbox version of it,
which was
PS3 Phantom.
Oh, Phantom Pain.
Yeah. And then that was quite fun, but it didn't grip me. So I'm always going to be, because I think
you're like
Metal Gear Solid was
you're thinking about it, and like
yeah. And what it is because it's one of my first games I had, what my old man had, that I could play. I think it's got
a connection to it.
Yeah, but apart from that, I'm not really too bothered by it. Sea of Thieves, suck your mum. I played that game. What a load of cack.
People love it though.
Yeah,
but not interested.
Not one bit.
There.
Fallout 76, new DLC.
Fallout 76 is dead. We all know this.
I've got a problem with Bethesda.
Go on.
Between Fallout 4 and 76, that time between 76 and now is the longest time since they've created a game.
Yeah, and now they're just cash cow in 76.
And that is a dreadful game. Even Cyberpunk is a fully working game now with an amazing story. People still don't play it because it's got so much that upset. Why make a DLC for a game
that no one wants to play?
Yeah.
Like, people went back to it since the TV program, and they're still saying it's shit.
I just want them to scrap the whole 76 multiplayer thing. Go to what you're good at, what your bread and butter is.
RPG
Oblivion,
stories.
Yeah. And just fucking run with it, man. You're good at them. They don't even need to be perfect. They need to be buggy. I don't want a perfect game from you. I want it to be buggy. I want it to be fun. I want it to be in depth.
Yeah.
I don't want this shit. Next.
Perfect Dark. So some of you might have played Perfect Dark Zero long time ago. It was like the answer to a female protagonist when James Bond was like the big thing on the consoles. Yeah, but this is like an agent.
Right, okay.
This version, like, we haven't seen a Perfect Dark game for a very long time. This version looks like Mirror's Edge with guns.
Yeah. And
same interesting.
Something for me that you're ripping off what Sony did really well, like how many years ago?
It was EA, wasn't it?
EA, sorry.
Yeah.
No, we're done, bruv. We're not doing that
one. You're
done.
done.
Atomfall.
This, I said to you, this is Fallout, but a bit soft. And you watched it and you went, this is Fallout, but a bit soft.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like everything Fallout would have been in England, but just not as hardcore.
Yeah.
it looks good, don't get me wrong, and it looks like a sort of game that is up my street. It's a bit of a mix between like culty stuff and like post-apocalypse.
I think it kind of reminds me of BioShock as well. That's why it got my interest a bit more.
Yeah.
It's like the old England kind of style.
Yeah, I think I might look into this one.
See what happens.
At the moment, I'm just going to see how it goes.
It is. Oh, yeah, you put them in huge.
Them sort of games, they start off a bit rocky, don't they? So
yeah, like, what's the other one? Dragon, what's the new one that come out? Dragon something come out.
Dragon's Dogma.
Yes.
And that's died.
Yeah, properly died.
Because people ain't interested.
And they're not one bit. And then we have got... So that's the final of the Xbox.
That was the final game. I know we rushed them last ones, but the last ones we weren't that interested in.
No, all the big boys
like, if you're interested in looking into them, like so say like Flintlock looks like your kind of thing, or sounds like your kind of thing because it's a bit Gears of War-y.
Yeah.
Just fucking YouTube it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. One guy I watched was Jev. He's funny as fuck to watch. So he went through the big boy ones, and then obviously I researched some of the other ones to make sure I got a bit of information. But yeah, you've got loads of people commenting on this. It's a content galore at the moment.
Oh, there's fucking content everywhere. They reckon the Xbox is killing off the other consoles, don't they?
Yeah.
Because they're pumping out so much good shit. But there's one little thing at the end of this showcase that I saw.
Oh, yeah.
And there's 2 new Xbox consoles coming out. A white Series X.
Not next gen.
No, same console. Series X, they're doing a white one.
Wow.
It's a bit like old Xbox 360 and that. It looks nice. Great. But then they're also doing like a Galaxy speckled like black one.
Yeah.
2 terabyte SSD in. But like you can upgrade that shit yourself. So
I've got a 5 terabyte one sitting in there.
All right, don't flex, bro. What are you doing, man?
But I'm saying it's nothing.
They're nothing special. They're like, oh my god, buy my new console, 2 terabyte SSD. Give me £600.
Man,
you can buy a 2 terabyte SSD for like
£108.
Yeah, there you go. Bodhi put it in your Series X.
Yeah,
and you can keep your old one.
Yeah, it's pointless, mate. So this is what I'm nervous about. Right, we've got GTA coming out next year.
I know.
We've got if I die before this point, God,
I will play it for you.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm gonna have to wait even longer. This is what's busting my bollocks. Well, I can't think about GTA no more because it's not coming out on PC straight away. So I'm just gonna
you kind of need to get the inside scoop on whether it's going to be a PS5 or like PS5 Pro only,
yeah,
or Xbox Series X or Xbox Series X like Pro model, because if you can get that inside scoop first, buy one cheap before they shoot back up.
What I'm hoping for, what I'm really, really hoping for, is that Xbox, if they're going to be big brains, and especially how they're doing things at the moment, is buying all these companies out and being like, we know the gamers. We might have the crappier console, but we know gamers. I'm hoping they go to Rockstar and not do the same as they do with Call of Duty. They'll be like, look, we don't want to own your game, right? We want
it out everywhere.
At
the same time, and it might save us.
Because what that does then, it opens the floodgates for, if you can basically, if you could make any game for Xbox, you can pretty much port it straight to PC because they use a similar coding and stuff like that. Where Sony's completely different. That's why it's hard to get it come across. But yeah, I'm upset.
Hardware, we don't care.
No.
Unless it's next gen, we're not really that interested, are we?
So let's finish this off nice and quickly. Let's get through some news.
Right, bang out the news. Ready, go.
New
Assassin's
Creed. You could win a chance to be one of the NPC's voice people. And just something inside of me tickled, was like...
He said to me, this is going to be great because you can do a Chinese accent. And I said to him, I'm not racist. I cannot do a Chinese accent. I ain't fucking doing it, bro, before you start. If you want to do, like... The closest one I can do is Ting Tong Macadang Dang, right?
That's still racist. Exactly the same.
And she talks about Mr. Dubwee. Right, but that is not Chinese. Let's just clear that up. She was a Thai bride. Right? Next one, August 21st for Xbox fans.
So they have revealed that this isn't the final release of everything.
There's more showcase stuff to come.
So we have to wait for that. Then something we spoke about in news a couple of episodes ago now. Redfall about having these games come out last year. and then you paid for an extra package, and you had all this extra content.
That hadn't come yet.
Yeah, hadn't come yet. A year later, well, they're now giving out refunds to all the boys or girls that have bought this game, and then expected DLC, and it never came.
And it's not
so.
If you're one of them, get your money back. Now.
Yeah. Bethesda fail, yeah, man. They're on a rocky one. They've literally got their beginning games to keep them going. Apart from that, nothing's looking good for you, Brev. And then we've got X-Defiant. Oh, yeah, so this one for Call of Duty boys. X-Defiant, yeah, if you want a nice chilled game, play it.
Has it died?
Not died, but yeah, basically. What we was talking about the other day with the boys, and there was a game that come out called Split something, and it was like Portal with a Call of Duty.
Right.
What sounds really fun, jumping through portals, killing each other kind of situation. Realistically, all these new shooter games, you play them, you get used to them, you get bored of them, you go back to Call of Duty, you go back and I fucking hate this game, but you carry on playing it. So yeah, and then
this one, I saw this and I was like, all them oldies out there are going to love this. If you're above 20 years old, you'll know what this game is. If you're below 20 years old...
25, I reckon.
If you're below 25, you're too young for this. Switch off now. Habbo Hotel, do you remember that?
The Bebo days, yeah, I do remember it. Penguin days, I do know.
Club Penguin.
Oh, and then Disney did one as well. Fuck, that's just hit me. Disney did their own exclusive game as well at the time for like beginning, but carry on.
Did you know Club Penguin and that one were shut down because nonces were fucking noncing on kids?
Well, this is why I thought this Habbo.
Well, I thought Habbo was done as well. It turns out it's not. It's still going today, but they found an old server for the old one.
Yeah.
So they were like, we're going to open the server again. And then they opened it up. Everyone's gone for it all at once. Crashed the server straight up.
Yeah,
so like, it's not working. But
if
you're into it, try and find it. It's on there.
Yeah, I might have a little look somewhere, but it's out there.
Of course you will, bro.
Lucky you ain't got no kids, innit, really?
Why? Because you'll be trying to fuck them, you dirty bastard.
No, well, I'll give them sweets, bruv. Don't be
You're
so weird about
it. Fuck off. Anyway, scroll me down, baby. I got more to say.
No, that's it.
Little wrap-up team. Do you want to bang out the wrap-up team?
Right, we ready? This is my week.
Psych up, mate.
So this week we've gone through the Xbox, we've gone through Hades. I recommend you guys to play Hades. It's been a lot of fun. Xbox, I know we've gone on about it. There's a lot of good stuff in there. You can experience all of this from only like £10 a month. So don't pay the full year's worth. Just pick and choose when you can choose these games. But there's a lot coming, and there'll be reviews coming from us. Yes,
of course it's from us,
from
baby.
Us, from the Shits and Sticks podcast. So your number one podcast gaming place you want to listen to.
Comedy gaming podcast.
Then listen to our socials. Follow our socials. So we're on TikTok. I know we're dead. We'll come back to that shortly. We've got Instagram. I know we're dead for the rest of them. We've got Instagram, TikTok, Discord, YouTube. Oh yeah,
Spotify.
YouTube up. Big up yourself. Spotify. Also, quick one. If you made it this far, we love you. You're the true listeners. They have announced that we are able now to release our video
on Spotify.
So if you're interested in that, let us know. Mate, if we get more than 2 people to say, yeah, put the video on Spotify, we'll be there for you because it's already at the same time. And then we hope you enjoyed the Shits and Sticks podcast with me, Bodhi.
Me, Georgie Boy.
And if you haven't spoken, wait. And as always, no, don't need a bit.
Please leave this in.
Thank you very much for listening to the Shits and Sticks podcast with me, Bodhi.
And me, Georgie Boy.
And him, George. And remember, always to reach out to someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, making sure they're doing all right.
You all right, bro?
You're all right, bro. Fuck me, I am on one at the minute.
You're hot, ain't you,
give me some of that speed. I'm carry on going.
Guys, thank you for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Like you said, don't forget to follow us on socials, and we will catch you in the next one.
Bye. Should we start doing gun fingers? Let's do money. Bye.